Hey everyone, Bandit here, and this is a quick tutorial video on how to use my new AAA Barrage script. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is come over here to Trigger Zones and create your zones where you want the AAA to engage targets in. I've already gone ahead and done this, and I've created AAA Zone 1, 2, and 3. And the important thing to note here is the name that you give the trigger zone, because you're going to need that later when we modify the script for the trigger conditions. Let's take a quick little look at the trigger configuration. So to set this up, we're going to want to go ahead and set up a new trigger, and we'll set it to a type once, and we'll give it a name. You can name this whatever you want, but I like to name it the same as the AAA zone that I'm going to be using. And conditions, you can leave that blank, and then just come over here to actions, go to new, and go to action type do script. And then all you need to do is you need to go out to your AAA Barrage Lewis script and copy the contents and then paste that into here. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. Oops, wrong window there. There we go. Okay, so we want to make sure, first things first, that the fire zone name is matching the trigger zone that we have, that we want coverage on. So this is for zone 1 in this example, so this is good to go. So we'll just copy this, come back in here to do script, and just paste that in there. And we're good to go. So that's zone 1, and then we're just going to go ahead and do the other 2 zones real quick here. So we can just clone that, and then come back in here to the script for zone 2, and we'll make sure we set this to zone 2, change our trigger name to zone 2, and then we'll clone this one more time for zone 3, change the name, and change the fire zone in the script as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and fire this up and see how it goes. Okay, so here we are in the mission, and I've got the performance counter running because I'm sure some people are going to be wondering what the performance impact of this is going to be, so we'll keep an eye on that. Generally speaking, you know, if you're in the cockpit view and you're looking forward, you're not going to really notice much of a performance impact. But if you go to an external view, a wide angle view, and you're looking at a large area of flak burst, air bursts going off, you're gonna get maybe a 20 or 30 FPS hit, depending on how heavy or dense you have the flak barrage configured. In this case, it's quite heavy and dense, and we've got 3 aircraft being engaged simultaneously, so I think in this mission we're going to see about a 30 FPS hit. So the planes are flying through zone 1. And the lead plane just flew into zone 2 there. It looks like they survived zone 2. Oh, never mind. We got a buff down. Oh, this guy took some damage too. So for those of you that are wondering how effective the flak is, I guess that answers your question. And this is zone 3. Alright, and that does it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching.